following program is a paid advertisement for Bridgeland Auto Brokers and does not represent the views or opinions of this station.
Welcome to show number 2 for November 2020. Now in our first show, you were able to see some nice inventory. We had a lot of fun in the first show. We're gonna set them up for a nice good time in the second one too. So maybe you follow our show, maybe you don't. Maybe you've never seen us before, but take a look at some of the inventory we're gonna be bringing on. And with over 200 to 300 cars in stock, when there's a vehicle shortage in the US, we're doing something right. So if you wanna see a nice array of inventory, watch the show. If you wanna see even a bigger view of what we have, visit us at cleancarscheap.com. We're gonna also talk this month about service. We wanna plug our service. We wanna let everyone out there know that we're running at a $78 an hour labor rate with a 20% parts markup. We have some of the best technicians in town too, and some of the best equipment to work with. So
Christmas present.
yeah. So if you're looking to have maybe you haven't bought a car from us, maybe you wanna look and see what we have, enjoy the show. Maybe you wanna have some service, stay tuned. We're gonna talk about that too. Visit us in Bridgeport, New York, right? And we're opening a second location in North Syracuse. It's gonna be called Candy Car. So we're looking forward to that. We got a lot going on right now. And stay tuned in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
You ever see a turkey go, boom, boom? Go ahead, kick it. Boom. There you go. Nice.
Yeah.
I like that little thing. I'm getting there though.
Oh yeah. You're getting older. You get one. Give it to him. Here's a beautiful 2019 Chevy Suburban. If you want to talk about hard to get, this is right on the top of that hard to get pile. Okay, there's not a lot of these around. Not only are there not a lot of these, there's definitely not a lot of these in the most desirable color, which is black on black.
With the gear.
With all the equipment. So dual DVDs, navigation, got the boards, got the 20-inch wheels. This one's actually got it all. Not only does it have it all there, but it's got it all when it comes to mileage. With only 20,000 miles, priced in, where are we at?
44,988, which is a low monthly payment of $615 per month with your taxes and DMV.
That sounds high to me.
You think so?
$115 a month?
$615 for this?
Yeah.
For a 20,000 mile 19, not just your basic LT. This LT, when you typically see the LTs out there, they got 18-inch wheels.
You're right.
They don't have the running boards.
You're right.
They don't have dual DVD.
Correct.
They don't have leather. And ironically enough, this vehicle has it all.
It does.
It's got 20-inch wheels, running boards, dual DVD, bench seat, leather interior, only 20,000 miles.
Yep. That's the kicker. So a $615 payment's only going to be with tax and DMV down. So if they're looking to put more than that down, obviously we can lower the
Get under
payment.
$600 a month, probably.
If you want an absolutely beautiful SUV, this 2019 Suburban, and we've done our homework, we priced this out 150 miles out. We went 150 miles out. There's 13 of these vehicles available. Okay? I didn't dig deep and find out if they had all the equipment like this one, but they're 13 2019 Chevy Suburban LTs within 150 miles. And this one is priced number 1. So the rank, the pricing rank, the deal rank on this, we have software that'll take the mileage, the model years and whatnot of any vehicle out there. Let's say if we put 15 vehicles in the mix, one has got 20,000 miles, one has 30, but it's 3,000 less. Whatever that combination may be, we throw them all in. The software tells us what the best deal is, and we always try to come in number 1, number 2. This is priced number 1. Not only is it impossible to get, but we also put it at a price that's very, very attractive. So if maybe you got a lot of hockey gear, maybe you got a lot of things going on like most people in this world do, and if you don't now, you're gonna when things get back to normal next year, but you're gonna fit all the kids in here and you're gonna have a whole lot of room behind that third row seat. And that's what that Chevy Suburban gives you that you don't get with the Tahoe, that you don't get with the Ford Expedition, that you don't get with those models. So, and the resale is unbelievable on these. So I'm a resale guy. Outside, I usually like to get in my professor equity coat and talk about this. This is a perfect vehicle for that. So if you're looking for something you're gonna get into, drive for 2 or 3 years, be able to come into the dealership and not have to be told you owe more than it's worth, this is the ticket right here. This is how you get that done. Drive in style, look the part, feel the part, pay the part, and have the right car when it's trade time. Because this will be the second half of your next deal. And where will that line you up in 2 or 3 years?
Perfectly.
Most people don't think about that side. They come in, they emotionally buy. They're here, and believe me, if I sat in front of 20 people, 18 of those people are gonna tell me they're gonna keep this for 10 years. Everybody says that. It's new to them, I'm keeping this one forever. You don't. 3, 4 years, they're right back in the dealership. So we wanna look at where's this gonna put you in 2 or 3 or 4 years. You tell us when you wanna trade, you tell me how many miles you're gonna put on it, and I'll tell you exactly when to trade the vehicle in. That's something you're not going to get at other stores. So visit us today, cleancarscheap.com. Put this in your driveway, load it up with the groceries on your way to grandma's house for Thanksgiving, fill it with pies, whatever you want to do.
This would be a great vehicle for a 6'2" turkey.
6'2" turkey fit well in the back of that.
Tom.
I will. Be careful.
Turkey.
Be careful. Visit us today, cleancarscheap.com.
Rob, one of the things I want to ask you, even with a vehicle of this size, what about the servicing costs? Is it going to be more money?
Well, let's cut to our commercial. Tell them all about service.
With everything being so restricted right now, we've really had to focus on our service departments, which are essential. Think of chain repair shops like fast food, because we do.
Think about it like this. Treat your car like you treat your grandmother. Bring it somewhere nice.
Between labor rates and parts markups, you're gonna find that we're 30 to 40% below what your service bill will be at these chain repair shops.
Loaner cars, free inspections, car washes, shuttle service, and those rates?
Woo-wee, Rob! This is here is a baller on a budget.
Certainly
right here.
is. So if you're a baller on a budget and you like options, you want that hot to trot body style, well, listen, I don't care who you are, this is a sexy looking car right here. Blacked out, panoramic roof, 57,000 miles, 20-inch factory wheels, leather with the peanut butter pipes on it. This thing's got all the eyeball in the world. Got it all right here. I wrote it all down, but I can't.
Big trunk.
Blind spot monitoring, Bose center point audio. Maybe you like to smuggle turkeys in the trunk. 2015 Chevy Impala LTZ priced at $17,988. Sweet, sweet spot. When we do our homework, we're gonna find that these are typically priced about $1,000 more for the same mileage. $17,988 is true to our colors because we are very aggressive when it comes to price and we put nice inventory on the streets. So a $269 payment. So there's two schools of thought with this. I'm a guy that I'll forego the options. I'm good with cloth interior. I'll take a purple car if it means the deal's right. I'm all about the deal. Maybe way to the right when it comes to that. But if you're not that person, if you are that person, then you need to come look at one of our 2020 base model inventory, units that are going to make a whole lot of sense 2 or 3 years out. But if you want a nice loaded car, you want to feel the part, look the part, this is pretty. But the catch to this is you're going to want to go on a 3-year trade cycle. So if you're a person that likes to trade every 1.5 to 2 years, this is not the best fit for you. It won't be it won't be smart to buy that car if you want to trade out of it that soon. You won't be in an equitable position if you're not looking to put down more than the tax and DMV. However, if you kept this car for 3 years, and don't get me wrong, we'd love to have you back in 2, but I'd be doing you a disservice. This is a 3-year trade cycle car. You put 12 to 15,000 miles a year on it. 3 years out, you're gonna owe just under $10,000. Car should be worth that. We're very close, okay? And then we're gonna pull you back out of it. Like you just hit it on the head there. The higher the trim level, so the nicer you go. The higher you go up, the better they maintain their value. The faster they lose when they're new. So if you bought this nice loaded up car from well over $40,000, you're gonna take a pretty big hit. If you're not that guy buying brand new and you're gonna let somebody else take the brunt of depreciation, this is gonna be a perfect fit for you. So again, 3 years out is gonna put you in this car fully loaded. You're gonna feel and look like $1 million the whole time you're driving it. Cleancarscheap.com. Maybe you have problem credit. Maybe you have a trade that you owe too much on. Maybe you got something that you say, no, you know what, it's not gonna, I don't wanna be told no. You know what? There's a reason we sell hundreds of vehicles in Bridgeport, New York a month. Go online and do a little bit of research. You're gonna find that we're a little bit different than most of those dealers around us. Cleancarscheap.com, brush your teeth, put your clothes on, come on in 7 days a week. Buy the phone, 315-633-7060. Visit us today. Here we go. This is why I was reluctant to put this one on TV.
I don't think it should be.
It's so ugly.
It's an acquired taste. What do they call it? Winterland Forest Green or something like that?
Woodland green. Not my favorite color. I'm gonna be honest with you. How you feel about that?
Says the guy with a Christmas coat, right?
Yeah. I don't prefer the color either. I'm not gonna lie. It's not, top choice, but
You can live with it?
I could live with it.
But it is a 1-ton. It's a 3,500 regular cab, which are pretty much like Bigfoot right now in the U.S.
Or an old school unicorn, or perhaps a Tom the Turkey. They're unique in their
Hard to
nature.
find.
So this 2016 1-ton Silverado work truck. This one's got the built-in trailer brake controller. It's got the extendable mirrors. Okay. It's got the power locks and power windows, which are options on a work truck. Me too. I didn't know if I was going to win or I was going to make a an A-double-S of myself, but I didn't have to. So this 2016 Silverado is going to tow 14,000 pounds, and it's going to hang a nice V-plow off the front of it very easily. So if you're a person looking to plow this year, maybe you're looking at it, maybe you need another plow truck, perfect truck for you. So it's not peppered with a ton of miles either. 68,000 miles in what I would consider above average condition for a 16 Silverado, or we wouldn't have bought it. Now, the thing is this. Now I wanted to talk to some of these, a lot of people, we get a lot of people in the store that are always looking to start plowing. And I'm sure there's people on the other side of that TV right now that are going, you know what, I was thinking about maybe trying to plow this year, and maybe you have a buddy of yours that said, hey, if you had a truck, I'd put you on, or you know, you have an opportunity to do driveways or whatnot. The way, I'm a business owner, so the way I would always look at it is, listen, can I buy this truck? Now, a payment on this one, let me get that out of the way. You're talking a $449 payment. The truck's priced at $30,988 or $449 a month. Now, the way you want to look at this as a business owner and say, listen, should I maybe start plowing? Would be, okay, $449 a month times 12 months. We got a little over $5,000 in monthly payments. Can you make $5,000 plowing this year? If the answer is yes, you want to make more than $5,000. Obviously, you want to make a profit. You want to more than cover your truck. But if you can make, if you said, yeah, I can at least make $5,000, well, you got to pay for a truck for a year. So that part's out of the way. Everything above and beyond that is all growth for you. So if you think you can at least cover the truck payment for the year with your plowing, then everything else is growth. That's how I would do the math if I were to get into a business. I'd want to make sure at least I covered my expense. If I feel that I can do that with no problem, and I believe in myself enough, that's how I'm going to get a business started. So, food for thought. Maybe you want to rewind that, listen to it 2 or 3 times. Who knows? Maybe it helps you, maybe it doesn't. But I know that there was one point in my life that I was afraid to make that first step. And this would be that perfect truck for you to make that first step with. So this truck will hang either a straight 7.5 foot plow or a nice V blade. So with a 1 ton, that's what most of the plow guys are looking for. That's going to give you the firm suspension that you're going to need. You want to hang a salter off the bed, whatever you want to do.
Let me ask you a question. Is it possible that is there the possibility maybe we could finance a plow in with this because of the price point of the vehicle?
Yes, you can do that. Sure.
Because of the book values?
I'd have to look at it and see. Obviously, it depends on credit, you know. But if you were to put the tax and DMV down, a lot of times we'll get a lender that'll go ahead and do that for you, because the plow actually does come with its own value as well.
Yes.
So a plow does increase the book value of the truck. So in essence, depending on the individual, the short answer would be yes to that. So if you're looking to put a plow on there, don't want to come out of pocket with that, we're going to be able to be a little bit creative and help you with that. So if you're looking for a nice, decent mileage, 68,000 miles on a 2016, not bad. What's even better is the price tag. Again, I'm not a fan of the color, but it's an acquired taste. Maybe you love it on the other side of the screen. Listen.
Color of money.
Okay. You want to save a little bit of that? Visit us at cleancarscheap.com. You're going to find this. You're going to find several more trucks. When, in fact, there's a truck shortage, look on other dealerships' lots. You're not going to find many around, but you're going to find them right here. So Central New York, this is the truck capital. Visit us at cleancarscheap.com or make that short drive, 10 minutes from Cicero, 15 minutes from East Syracuse. Here's when I put on the commercial. I wanted to hit that price point. And I wanted to get as many cars as I could in there in the 200s for a payment, because I know that's the attractive
Payment.
But we don't want to do it at the expense of mileage model year. So here's a 2018 Volkswagen Passat with 22,000 miles. The name of the game, this commercial really is mileage. We're offering a lot of 2018s, 2017s, 2018s, but with good mileage in the 20s. So here's a perfect example. 2018, car's only a couple years old. It's got great mileage, 22,000 on it. 5-star safety rating, gets 36 miles to the gallon. And this is a Miami, Florida car. This is a one-owner. It's a gas car. This is a one-owner Miami, Florida car. What do you think about it? Are you familiar with Miami?
I am.
You been down there? You flew down there?
I have.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
Super nice.
Fly turkey. Fly turkey.
You're a fly turkey?
Fly turkey.
Okay. So this fly turkey has flown down to Miami. Maybe you've seen this from overhead, this car, being driven around.
I think I noticed the color.
You do, tourmaline blue.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for a beautiful car, you want a nice, easy payment, this one's priced at, what do you got? My Pavement Pilgrim here is, where we at?
$259 a month
Yep.
with just your taxes and DMV down.
Can't
Or
be
you
much.
buy it straight up for $17,995.
$17,995 or $259 a month. Should make this easy. And again, $259 a month is going to give you quality. We know that VW is quality. We definitely know that VW stands behind their product.
They do
Okay,
indeed.
they've proven that over the years. 22,000 miles, loaded too. We're talking leather, sunroof. I believe she's got navigation, adaptive cruise control. It's got it all. This is a really, really nice car. Park assist also.
Trust the payment pilgrim, $259. It's a no-brainer.
This is take that off. Definitely a no-brainer. So if you're looking for an easy payment, you want a nice loaded up car with low mileage, this is not going to last. So visit us at cleancarsheet.com. Hopefully this one's still there. If not, there's probably several more behind it. Visit us today.
He's a young turkey.
He's a big one though. He's a big
young
tasty
turkey.
one right there.
Yeah. Someone's
Definitely
gonna-
look tasty.
You better hope you get pardoned, or else you're gonna get stuffed and carved.
Yeah.
Oh, no doubt.
Guys, hopefully this commercial helps you
don't.
out.
Somebody on the other side wants to pardon you.
Yeah.
You could feed 2 families with that turkey. Here we go.
Although we're standing so close together, you probably can't see this vehicle yet. We have a two behind us. We're hiding a 2018 Jeep Wrangler JK. Now, one of our guys would beg to differ with me that the JK is actually the more desired model. Okay, so 2018, you're gonna find 2 different subcodes is what they call them. The JK and the JL. So now when you look at a JL, one of the things, and we'll notice the customers that call in that know their Jeeps, they're always like, is it a JK? Is it a JK? People want the JK. So what you're gonna find with the JL, how you can distinguish the two, is that the JL is gonna have the license plate on the back bumper. The JK is gonna have that license plate under the left side tail light, exactly. So we know that this is that little bit of a stepped up model that has the redesigned interior. So one of the things with the Jeep, I'm not a Jeep guy, but I have driven a couple recently. The newer redesigned interior is night and day, not the same thing. So if you want to drive, you're able to now drive this utilitarian type of an off-road vehicle, but still feel comfortable inside, unlike the old Jeeps.
I just drove one over the weekend,
Yep.
and it's like driving a Barker Lounge. Responsive,
It is.
super quiet
They're
inside,
there.
comfortable.
100%. And again,
First-hand experience.
I'm very critical of the Jeep because I don't really, it's never been my cup of tea. It just doesn't fit for me.
You like your
But
Rams.
super comfortable. I like the Rams. I don't know why, but so the claim to fame on this one is mileage. So with 12,000 miles, Thomas, we know that owner is driven. We're coming up on 2021, so we're coming up on its 3rd year.
Yep.
And the owner drove 4,000 miles a year. So clearly, the undercarriage, the interior, it all looks like it's been driven 4,000 miles a year. And the good thing that you got to keep in mind from a buyer's perspective is when we talk about mileage, that means that all the suspension parts only have 12,000 miles. The tires have 12,000 miles. These don't look like they're the originals because this one does
Upgraded wheels.
have the upgraded wheels. That's a pretty one. But typically everything that goes along with it, the brake pads, the rotors, everything's only 12,000 miles. Priced at $36,988, you're gonna be at $515 a month on this with just tax and DMV down. Bring it cleancarscheap.com. If you're looking for this Jeep, maybe you want something that's maybe a little bit cheaper. Maybe this is not in your budget. We got those too. So whatever you're looking for, cleancarscheap.com is making a statement in Central New York, and we're doing it with our inventory. Some of the nicest inventory at some of the best prices. So we're very calculated when it comes to our pricing. We pay attention to everything around us. We make sure that we're one of the most competitive around. So we've done all the homework for you, and we have, again, some of the nicest, cleanest inventory you're gonna find, and we travel all throughout the United States to bring those home.
Can I switch gears on you for a
You
second?
can. Do
Let
it.
me ask you a question. So we've talked about a couple service things. We used domestic vehicles. I got to think while I'm sitting here listening to you. Do you service European or imports? Asian imports?
Exactly. So we have some of the best technicians between our 2 locations, all franchise guys, master techs, ASE certified, whatever. We have a
So full spectrum.
full spectrum. So whatever you're looking for, we can get that foreign stuff done. We got them.
Got to know. Especially when think about high-end cars at $135 to $150 an hour. It's almost like stealing. I mean, half the price for a labor hour. Kind of let people know about that.
Visit cleancarsheep.com. We're going to have a landing page on there. You can go in there and learn about our service department. We also have a fleet of loaner vehicles, shuttle services. We got it going on when it comes to service. So visit us today at cleancarsheep.com. Again, do a little homework on us. Go on there, look us up, read some reviews. We welcome it. Dial.
315-633-7060.
Visit us today. Next up, we have a 2018 Silverado Custom, and I wanted to get through this one pretty quick, although this is probably one of our nicer trucks, nicer price point trucks. This 2008 is no stranger to low mileage. 29,000 miles. This is a custom. Now what the custom is going to give you is the factory 20-inch wheels. These are factory. It's got the boards. It's got the blacked out headlight bezel, so everything's all nice and monochromatic on the truck. So it's got that aggressive styling, which is going to help to maintain its value because this is very desirable. Let's face it, whether it's got 30, 40, 50, 60, 80,000 miles on it, and it's kept right, the next, it's going to be an easy truck to sell. All blacked out. You know the deal.
And
So
it fits my hat perfectly.
it matches you perfectly.
It fits my hat. I can wear my hat.
What do we got
well.
for mileage on this? 29,000 miles, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. 29,000.
29,000 miles. So again, good mileage on this, priced out at $30,988. This has got the 5.3 liter engine in it too. So this has got that motor.
Nice easy payment, $429 a month.
$429 a month. Exactly. So if you want a good looking truck, you want that black ops look, this has got it. The custom, like I said, black on black, perfect interior, fully loaded, built-in trailer brake controller right there for you. 5.3 liter, big touchscreen in this one. This is the truck. $30,988. It's going to put it at that payment of $429 a month with tax and DMV. Maybe you don't have the tax and DMV. We talk about this every time. I just want to make everybody always let the customer know that you don't have to put the tax and DMV down. Although we quote our payments like that, that's not necessary. So if you want to come in with the lint in your pockets, bring it. If you want to bring some negative equity along with you, bring it. We can unload that too. So cleancarscheap.com has what it takes to get you approved. One of the things you may not know is that we're all from franchise dealerships. As the largest independent dealership in Central New York, we are fully stocked with a bunch of franchise quality employees that know how to get the job done. So whether it's finance, maybe it's a sales manager that needs to come out and be a little bit creative and know how to put it together with you, with the trade. We have that. Maybe you need that special touch and service. You need a technician that just knows how to, well,
Identify. Yeah,
if there's an issue.
The whole, in any spectrum of buyer, whether it be someone who's just starting out, fresh out of a bankruptcy, a divorce, anything that creates an abnormal situation.
Yep.
We got guys that work with, challenge situations, getting people back on track.
Yep.
As well as people who are 800-900 credit scores. The whole spectrum.
So whether you're an 800 credit score or maybe you're a 498 with a little bit of cash down, bring it. We're gonna be able to work with you.
All
So,
the lenders behind it.
we got a lot of lenders. So we have the lenders, we got it going on. Visit us today at cleancarscheap.com. Go on there, you're gonna be able to do your credit application right online. We'll have somebody get back to you as soon as possible. But we're gonna do a lot of the legwork before you come into the dealership. We wanna, when you come in here and you're looking at a vehicle, we want you to know that you can buy it. We don't wanna aimlessly walk you around the lot for 2-3 hours, bring you in, throw it against the wall, hope that it sticks. You're sitting in the waiting area for 3-4 hours on a Saturday to get told that we'll call you on a Monday morning. That phone call never happens. You're not gonna get that with us. Visit us today, cleancarscheap.com. Dial 315-633-7060. Just in time for the holidays, we have this 2020 Ford F-150 Super Crew. And this is not your basic Super Crew. This one's gonna have the 3.5 liter EcoBoost with only 13,000 miles on it. We know we got the balance of the factory warranty.
Yep.
We do have the most desirable color.
Right.
We got room for a family and then some.
Yep. Big
Yep.
back seat.
Big back seat.
Large back seat for an F-150.
Yep. You're gonna tow 12,000 pounds at 23 miles per gallon highway. So you're getting best of both worlds with that EcoBoost engine. And absolutely beautiful truck, large touchscreen, got all the power options on the inside, and priced out at $41,988. And we did our homework before we put this on. Very aggressive price. It's gonna put you at a $569 payment with tax and DMV down. Maybe you have a substantial down payment.
Yeah.
Maybe you have a trade-in that's paid off that's gonna help to get this payment quite a bit less. Maybe you're in the other direction, you have problem credit or you have negative equity in your trade. That's what we do. We know how to solve those problems, and that's how we put almost a couple hundred vehicles a month on the road in Bridgeport, New York. So an independent dealership that's selling that many cars, late model at that, 19s and 20s,
You gotta be doing something right.
we're definitely doing something right. So visit us today, cleancarscheap.com, or dial 315-633-7060. I'm gonna say that again, cleancarscheap.com. You're gonna find hundreds of vehicles online. There's probably another 70 to 100 coming in that you won't find online. You're gonna have to pick up the phone for that. So you're gonna dial one of our professionals that work 7 days. No, they don't work 7 days a week, but I'll have people behind those phones 7 days a week that'll answer those questions for you. So maybe you're not finding what you like online and you wanna know what we have incoming. Well, call one of our guys up and we're gonna give you that information. Guys or girls, because we are a big
Very
employer.
diverse.
Huge. So Nice guys, gals on our showroom floor willing to help you out. Dial today. It's 315-633-7060.
That's the way. I like it.
Here's one of a fleet that we bought. We have a fleet of these 2020 Chevy Trax Premiers. Now this is the highest end when it comes to their trim level. Chevy used to offer what they called an LTZ. They now changed that over to a Premier. So this is on the high end of that. This 2020 Premier is going to give you a leather interior. It's going to give you a navigation, I believe, and you're going to have a power roof in this. Exceptional fuel mileage, got the bigger wheels on it. Just a real nice unit. So if you're looking for something that's going to give you good fuel mileage, you're going to get the balance of the factory warranty, and you can let somebody else take that big hit of depreciation, because we know that this is over $30,000 new. Buy it right now for $22,500 with 8,000 miles on it.
Or a vehicle of this caliber.
Yep.
$309 a month for all of this.
What do you think about this, Thomas? Get in there.
Tell us, Thomas, what do you think of it?
I think it's a good buy.
You do?
I do.
You're
2020
you're-
track. Okay, go on.
Speak up, when we cluck, you let people know, man.
Let them know. Cluck.
Let them know, man. Spit, come on.
Spit.
He's feeling it. He's feeling this Trax.
Oh yeah.
You like this
Come
one?
And this is nice. It makes me.
It gets you
Yeah.
brings it
cackles up.
Yeah, it brings
Brings
you
it
know,
up.
laugh.
2020 Chevy Trax Premier with only 8,000 miles on it, fully loaded, every option, awesome fuel mileage. And the good news is when you drive it, this is one of those ones, 2 to 3 years out, you're gonna be in good shape with it. Because when you buy something that takes that big of a hit in its onset, meaning the first owner, the person that bought this brand new, takes that big of a hit, there's only so far the vehicle can go down in a certain period of time. So the thing is, again, keep that in mind. The bigger the hit they take up front when they're new, the better off you are when you come in right behind that first owner. That's how you beat depreciation. So
The best buy is something like Rob's describing to you, is that something that already took the initial depreciation.
exactly.
Let someone else take that fall and you walk in like,
Exactly.
okay, 8,000 miles, save about $10,000.
Yep.
That's what the
Again, like I always say, this will be the second half of your next car deal. And people don't pay attention to that. They look at that, we're so, and rightfully so. We're there, we're at a dealership, we're buying a car, we're excited, we like it. The last thing we're thinking about is when we're trading it. We haven't even bought it yet. Me, I'm 3 steps ahead of the game. I'm looking at where you're gonna be in 2 years, 3 years, because I wanna set my customer up on a trade cycle because we both benefit. If you can limit your losses, and I as a dealership can get you in every 2 to 3 years and continue to trade you in and out, everybody wins, okay? Because this is really the end of the game. This is the fastest depreciating asset that you're gonna own. So try to limit your losses. And at Bridgeland, we're gonna help you with that. We're gonna set you up for success because your success is our success. So visit us today, clean
Well
cars
said.
cheap. Yeah.
well said.
Thanks, you could have told me that off screen, but I appreciate you doing that in front of the customer right now. Give me a little props, appreciate that. Visit us today, cleancarscheap.com.
Hey, do you think turkey's smart? See my buckle? Get it, boy! My turkey there! Look, if you're a builder trying to get to the back of your truck, right? With ease.
Lay there. Hands on your chest.